So Steph saw 3 kudu running across the road here. So do you think we're looking in there? Okay. We might hand you across to Jamie at some stage, just so that we can take a bit of time to find what's going on. But stay with us, I think, for now. Andrew, stop coughing, man. Okay, they're calling in here. There's the kudu. I can see the kudu through there. Their alarm calling still. Okay, we're going to be very quiet now, everybody. Let's walk.
There they go. Hey, how brilliant is this? Good morning, wild dogs. No, don't go that way. Come back. Come back this way. Racing after the impala. It's just the one that I can see. I did see a second go shooting off. Wow, look at that. That speed is phenomenal. Straight across into Buffelshoek. There's the second one that I saw. The monkey's going crazy. Come on, wild dogs. Come back this way. How's that for the start to the morning? Yes, they're going to come back this way. Come on. Come on, puppies. Now, this is as far as I know, it was the Investic pack that was around Simbambili. How's that for predicting the way a morning's going to go? Awesome. Let me just call this in so I can get some help. Stations, I've got Madach at Sydney's Dam. Hey. Look at that. That's speed and stamina.
Do you need a hand if they come west?
Quite possibly. They're going south again towards Candace's house. Let's go. Woohoo! Oh no! Let's start the car first. Can't roll all the way. We're getting Brent in to help us keep up. There's one still that way. Where's the rest of the pack? Monkeys shouting. Hey, there's my Donald Duck impression. I'm that excited, I'm breaking it out. What an awesome way to start off the morning. Wild dogs on the hunt. Now we just have to stay with them. Where did you little tricky things go? There we go. Now this pack is split up during the hunt. Hopefully, if we're really lucky, we might even get to see them do that incredible contact call of theirs. Did you see the way that the impala dashed forward, doing that incredible pronking or stotting, dancing up, arching their backs as a way of saying to the wild dogs, hey, don't attack me, I'm too fit and healthy. There's a waterbuck standing watching the goings on. Oh my goodness. Got some, yeah. Here we go, there's the other one. Already caught up with us and we were driving incredibly fast. Where's the rest of the pack? There we go. Oh, looks the waterbuck's going to chase it. Awesome. Okay, you good, B-Dog? Watch it. This is where wild dogs keep us guessing in terms of where they're going to go next. Good morning. Hello. Thank you for cooperating so nicely. Sorry, I was wrong. Unless the Investic pups have grown tremendously, this looks as though it's the Sands pack. What an awesome way to start us off.
Just track from a single line
so exciting. Yep, this, well, mind you, let me hold off on identifying which pack this is. These pups have got so big.
Comes from,
so the Investic pack is 3 adults and 11 pups. The Sands pack is slightly larger in number. They number about 15 or 16, but they've lost a couple of pups along the way, which is always a risk with wild dogs.
Sorry.
But lucky for us, they're lying down a bit, so let's reposition so we can get a nice view of them. Try and get a good count. So, for those of you joining us for the first time, why am I so excited about this particular wild dog sighting? And the answer to that is you are looking at Africa's most endangered predator. We're fortunate enough to be in an area where this is one of the only sustainable population. Safari Dean has said this is the crazy typical Jamie and wild dog luck, and it has seemed to work out that way. As soon as I talk about them, I seem to talk them into coming across. Not quite sure how that works, but I'm not going to be complaining in any way, shape or form. What an exciting way to start the morning. Just bear with me one moment. I'm going to let Brent know where we are. Brent, they've just gone flat around the quarry, just to the south of Mike and Candace's house.
Copy, I'm still slowly making my way there. I'm just going to see where these line tracks go first.
Copy. Oh, exhausted now after that long chase. So where was I? Yes, one of the only sustainable populations within South Africa. We've got less than 500 in the country. There's less than 4,000 in the world. And within the park itself, the area that we're in, they're very highly monitored. And there's between about 194 to 197 dogs. And you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them that I can see for now. Sorry, 10. The most fluid example of a pack predator. They work together in the most amazing, almost poetic-like motion. Those skinny bodies built for stamina and speed. And unlike the lions and the leopards of the Sabi Sands that are ambush predators, these guys are built purely on stamina, and they will chase down and catch their prey just by sheer exhaustion. They don't have any sort of subtle technique to sneaking up on prey. They just run through the bush, and as soon as something starts to run away from them, they're straight off after it. Now, there's always this rumor or this theory that basically some wild dogs would hang back and then replace the chasers whenever they got tired. That's not actually how they work. It's just because when they're in big packs like this, the prey sort of ducks and dives and jinks and jolts, changing direction. And that allows the wild dogs to to change direction when they spread out like that. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, they're just taking a brief breather. There's no full bellies here, so they're still going to be heighting. And they're up. They seem. It does look to me like the investing pack. Oops. Wild dog clash. This is 2 packs. Oh, no, maybe not. Might just be greeting the adults. There's chaos here. They seem to be chasing each other. It's not the typical standard wild dog greeting. I wonder if we haven't got the Sands pack and the investing pack meeting up here. Everybody hold on to your seats. Where did they go? Going east into the drainage line. And this is where it gets very tricky. I can't follow them in here. Which way are they going to go? Duck my head out of the way. What happened there, wild dogs? I don't even begin to know which pack this is at this point. All right, we're gonna have to cut around this drainage line. I can't pick through it. We're all gonna have to duck again. You are. Puppies. Good morning. Have you mislaid the rest of your pack? Come on. Call for us. Oh my goodness. And it's totally worth the views that we get to see of these magnificent animals. The greatest athletes that the bush has to offer. And they always make me feel slightly unfit whenever I see them. And in the morning sun, there is nothing more glorious than the sight and the smell of a wild dog pack. All staring off into the distance. Oh, and back again we go. Back where we started the morning. Almost exactly where they were lying down before. They're trying to relocate each other. I have no idea if there's more than one pack still around or which pack we're looking at. They are unsettled. To choose to go, you're not?
What are you
going to keep running and guessing?
We'll be fast.
Back onto that path. Sounds as though they found the Nkahuma lionesses on Torchwood, by the way. Just for those of you who were wondering. It's all happening this morning. And straight back to where we first had them. I think they're trying to catch up with the rest of the pack that's gone across to Simbabili. Unless, of course, it was from a different pack. No. Smell. It's such an awesome smell. As a smell that might be in a different context, but out here is nothing better than that scent. Wayne, you were wondering what they smell like? Wet, dirty dog is probably my best description of them. Oh goodness, here we go again. Oopsie. Sorry, it's okay, finish your business. Okay, Brent's keeping track of the rest of them. Are you going to roll in it? Nope, not today. And Wayne, they're not the cleanliest of creatures. They like to roll in all kinds of things, including each other's scat. is this sighting going to take us? To the right is Simbambili, to the left is Juma. And guests of the Simbambili vehicle enjoying every moment. And just so that you guys know, because I know it always looks terrible, the trees that we drive over, first of all, we pick the ones that will spring back up and are invader species. So we're very, very careful of the way that we drive. Look how cool this is. Are we going to go left? Are we going to go right? Which way are the pack going to go? A mad sprint down the road. Playing like puppies. Racing each other around. Full of joy and merriment.
Which one is the other one?
Look at them skipping about.
It looks like both on basic and track.
Oopsie. Speed wobble. Face planting in the dirt. Brian and myself coated in dust from our mad rush around. I was in the middle of describing something. Oh yes, but that can wait. I'll get back to the question about animals you can track by smell, I promise. Christopher? To Buffelshoek. Just making space, making sure that we don't block the view of the other vehicles. Is there a more amazing sight? If they keep going south, guys, they could well cut onto Arathusa rather than Simbambili. Look at their white tails waggling. Perfect little markers in the bush. What an awesome shot. At some point, we are going to have to pull out, and the reason behind that is we're now on a main access road. There's 3 vehicles with them. At some point that could change. Sorry guys, we'll get ahead in a moment. But yes, there are other vehicles that will want to make their way onto the sighting. Obviously, we have, for new viewers, we have a restriction as to how many vehicles can be included in a sighting. It's generally 3, sometimes 2 or 1, depending on the circumstances, with wild dogs on the main access road, which is basically like anybody can drive along a main access road, so any of the lodges can come and view them. And it's just entirely fair that since we've had an amazing morning with them, it's entirely fair that we give the other vehicles a chance to come in and have a look. As it happens though, they look as though they're crossing into Simbambili. Oh, all back out again. Brian doing an amazing job of keeping a view for you as we have to keep moving. Going to roll. Oh, they're going to have a sniff and roll in that. This, I think, is the Sands pack, guys, but I'm not entirely certain. The pups have now got to the age where they're almost the size of the adults. Oh, having a good sniff around there. Where's that male with the torn ear? Then we'll be able to tell. What an amazing morning. Emerging happily reunited after their encounter and trotting off down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Still missing, either way, whichever pack this is, we're still missing wild dogs. But it could be the ones that Brent had tracks of crossing. What an awesome shot. Oh, 12. Probably invest-sick. Of the road or rumble bumps, but unavoidable opposites to the road. Okay guys, they're going into one-eyed pan on Simbombili. Let me try and get you one last view. Here they go. Dashing off to find some water, I would suspect. And as our wild dogs disappear off, put your hiking boots on and head off on a walk with James.
Blinking.